G'day, my name's Dawn and I'm in my backyard here in Perth, Western Australia, and my career has shifted quite dramatically in the last year. Firstly, I've been in a creative partnership for about 10 years and she's found that doing aerials isn't her journey after all, and don't worry though, we're still very good friends and it was a beautiful breakup. As far as breakups go, it was pretty great. But it has left me with a few questions. Firstly, am I cut out to do solo work? Do I still have it in me? And can I keep up with the young ones today who are freaking phenomenal with their skills? And I've come to the conclusion, after a lot of journaling and a lot of thought, that yes, I do still have a huge passion for doing aerial work, and no, I cannot keep up with the younger ones. There is no way. They're absolutely phenomenal. But what I can do is words of a dear friend of mine, I'm sure you all know her, Rachel Strickland. She told me, just do you and times it by 100. And so here I am, I'm doing me times 100, and it's been the best thing I've done in a long, long time. Coming out of this creative partnership though has given me some great collaborations and opportunities to do different work. The biggest one I think has been collaborating with a photographer, and we made this work called She Is Strong, which celebrates women in all their flaws and all their honesty, to show stories of strength and vulnerability. And so in my 16-year professional career, I have never had such a strong reaction to a work before. We had people coming up to us night after night, not just women, people of all genders and ages, with tears in their eyes saying how moved they were. And I think I'd forgotten how powerful it is simply to tell your truth. If I had any advice for my younger self, it would be, do not book any aerial work for at least 6 months after you give birth. I booked myself a gig and while I was pregnant, and when my baby was 3.5 months old, I went to a completely different town, dragged my sister along to help me out. Thank God they got along, because that would have been hell if they didn't. And I just went between teaching and choreographing baby. Oh, I've got to perform now. I also had major diastasis, which is a splitting of the abdominal muscles, and I could actually fit my fist between them. I had prolapse, and I'd lost half the blood in my body with a postpartum hemorrhage. So doing aerials after that was not ideal. So I went from having the bar up here to down here so that I could flip my body over it without using any abdominal muscles at all. I wouldn't advise that. I wouldn't do it again. But at the same time, I really admire my younger self for giving everything a red hot go, and doing it regardless of what other people said. So, and now, I mean, you can come with me on this journey if you like. I'd encourage it. I have ditched all my lycra. All unitards are gone. I gave them all to a community circus school and said, shine on guys, shine on, and they do, and it's great. But for me, when I step on a stage, I want to look like a person, someone who's accessible and real, and I want to stand in my power. So I encourage you to join me like that. And I feel like that is my platform for social change. That is my platform to share my stories, to inspire hope. Let's go get 'em. Sending love to all of you out there, and fly high. That's cheesy as it can be, but keep flying.